welcome back to my channel for another video. So something a bit different today. Obviously I normally do everything involving Peterborough United, but going forward on my channel I will be doing different bits from other areas of the footballing world. So this weekend it's been the FA Cup, so we'll be discussing everything FA Cup third round, going through the winners, the losers and the shock upsets throughout this weekend. So let's crack on with the video and go through the results from the FA Cup third round. So let's crack on with the video and discuss the FA Cup third round. It's always a very entertaining time of year in English football when the FA Cup third round comes around, and yeah, there's been some good ties this season and we'll be going through them. So the first game of the FA Cup third round this year was at Old Trafford on Friday evening, and Manchester United took on Everton and got a 3-1 victory over Frank Lampard's side. Manchester United played pretty well and did deserve the win on the night. They pretty much outplayed Everton in most parts of the game. So that was them through to the next round. In terms of Saturday then, so abundance of different fixtures and some good results for lower league sides. So let's go through them then. So Crystal Palace won, Southampton 2. Southampton, who haven't been great recently. Nathan Jones' side getting a good result there. Forest Green versus Birmingham was postponed, so that will be played another day. Another upset that potentially could have happened was Gillingham against Leicester. Gillingham not doing very well in League 2 and Leicester not doing very well in the Premier League at the moment, so could have been an interesting tie, but sadly it wasn't to be, and Leicester City got a 1-0 win at Gillingham to send them through to the next round. Preston North End got a 3-1 win over Huddersfield Town. Reading got a 2-0 win over Watford. Tottenham welcomed League One Portsmouth to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and again could have been another cup upset, but Portsmouth couldn't get the job done, and sadly they lost 1-0 to Tottenham, who are in the Premier League. Blackpool got a 4-1 win over Premier League Nottingham Forest, so a good result for them. Boreham Wood got a 1-1 draw with Accrington Stanley to secure a replay with them in the FA Cup third round replays. Bournemouth 2, Burnley 4, so Burnley, who are flying high at the top of the Championship, got a brilliant win over Bournemouth, who are struggling in the Premier League at the moment. Chesterfield 3, West Brom 3, so that could have easily been a cup upset, but West Brom managed to come from behind to get a 3-3 draw at Chesterfield. Fleetwood Town 2, Queen's Park Rangers 1, so a good win for the League One side, and yeah, they're safely through to the next round. Hull City 0, Fulham 2. Ipswich Town 4, Rotherham 1, so the League One side getting a good win over the Championship side of Rotherham. Middlesbrough 1, Brighton Hove Albion 5, so Brighton smashing Michael Carrick's Middlesbrough to progress to the next round. Millwall 0, Sheffield United 2, Shrewsbury 1, Sunderland 2, Brentford 0, West Ham 1. Probably the pick of the ties for me was this one between Coventry and Wrexham, and what a fantastic result for non-league Wrexham. They got a 4-3 win away at Coventry. Coventry were coming from behind, and yeah, Wrexham safely through to the next round of the FA Cup. Grimsby Town 1, Burton 0, a good win for Grimsby. Luton 1, Wigan 1 at Kenilworth Road. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Newcastle United 1, so a fantastic result for League One Sheffield Wednesday to knock out high flyers Newcastle United. And Liverpool 2, Wolves 2 at Anfield, so a draw for Wolves against Liverpool, who are pushing for the top 4 in the Premier League. So that's the look. As I say, some good results on Saturday and Friday night. Let's look at the Sunday fixtures in the FA Cup. So let's look at Sunday's results from the FA Cup third round. Some good ties again this afternoon. So let's go through them. So Bristol City 1, Swansea 1, Derby County 3, Barnsley 0. So Derby getting a fantastic win over their League One rivals in the FA Cup. Cardiff City 2, Leeds 2. So Leeds coming from behind to get a 2-2 draw at the Cardiff City Stadium. Hartlepool 0, Stoke 3. So not a cup upset in this one. Stoke safely through to the next round. Norwich 0, Blackburn 1, so Blackburn beating Norwich from the Championship. Stockport 1, Walsall 2, so Walsall in League 2 safely through to the next round of the FA Cup. Aston Villa 1, Stevenage 2, so Steve Evans Stevenage getting a fantastic win at Villa Park to secure their place in the fourth round of the FA Cup. And finally, Pep Guardiola's Manchester City 4 and Chelsea 0. So yeah, safely through for Man City into the next round of the FA Cup. Other than that, on Monday night, Oxford take on Arsenal in a game which could be another upset, but Arsenal are flying high at the moment in the Premier League, so it could be an Arsenal win. I'm going to go for a Arsenal 2-0 win in that one. I don't think Oxford will get the job done against the high flyers in the Premier League. So yeah, that's my view on Sunday's fixtures. Some good results and some upsets throughout the whole weekend so far. So that's all the results discussed from the third round of the FA Cup other than the game on Monday night. So let's have a look at the fourth round draw then for the FA Cup. So Preston take on Tottenham, Southampton take on Blackpool, it's Wrexham v Sheffield United, Ipswich v Burnley, Manchester United versus Reading, Luton or Wigan against Grimsby Town, Derby versus West Ham, Stoke versus Stevenage, Blackburn versus Forest Green or Birmingham, Walsall take on Leicester City, Sheffield Wednesday take on Fleetwood, Man City take on Oxford or Arsenal, Bristol City or Swansea take on Chesterfield or West Brom, Brighton take on Liverpool or Wolves, Fulham take on Sunderland, and Boreham Wood or Accrington take on Cardiff or Leeds. So some good ties in there, and again, some other upsets could be on the cards in the fourth round of the FA Cup. So we've come to the end of this video. Fantastic results in the FA Cup third round this weekend. It's been thrilling to watch so far. Some good results, as I said, for some non-league sides to secure their place in the next rounds, especially for the likes of Wrexham, Chesterfield and Boreham Wood. So yeah, well done to them for securing their place in the next round of the FA Cup. The next video on my channel will be the preview of the Port Vale versus Posh game, so that will be on my channel in about a week's time, as not much going on at Peterborough United at the moment, so that'll be the next video on my channel, so look forward to seeing you then for that. But for now, thank you very much for watching once again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel for latest content. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Up the Posh.